Now, I'm just gonna straight off top ask. Is any of that stuff true about telly things?
What is what true?
Like the people be saying like, yo, and for the people who don't know, like telly things is like girls who work in the night, like working tellies and stuff, like in hotels.
Doing what? Working like doing.
Okay,
what?
I'll straight.
Doing.
Don't make me.
We love
Are you a
hip-hop.
telly thing? 2023 has definitely been a great year for interviews at the We Love Hip Hop podcast. And I want to thank you, the listeners and the viewers, for tuning in weekly. Now, in regular year-end fashion, you know we got to give you a best of list. This list is compiled with a combination of factors. View counts for some of these interviews, you know, impact on the culture or the scene in some kind of way. And then some of these were just personal milestones for myself. This list is in no order except for the date that the interviews were published. So smash that like button, make sure your notifications are on for when we drop new videos, and leave your comments below of what you think about this best of list, and we'll see you in 2024.
Feel that you experience any kind of PTSD? And if you so, if
100%.
how does it appear though? Like how does your PTSD show itself?
Like, I don't know if it's PTSD, anxiety, I don't know, whatever the mental terms is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't trust, like, I don't, you know? Like, people be thinking that, like, I'm trying to move Stush or I'm trying to move Hollywood or something. It's like, I'm not moving Hollywood with you guys. Like, I don't trust niggas. Like, I might genuinely want to f with you and start a conversation with you right now.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, the wrong thing will just make me like, yo, f this nigga. Like,
yeah.
This conversation. Like, you know, you might say something the wrong way. Like, a lot of times, like, my bitch has to, like, motivate me to, like, conversate with people and, like, you know? That's just how I look at it. It's like, but at the same time, I'm not antisocial. Don't get it twisted. I know how to fucking...
Yeah.
I can control the room. I can make everyone laugh. I can swerve on the hose, like, whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, sometimes I just don't feel like doing nothing. I'm just like, everyone. Like, you know?
Yeah. Even with academics, right?
Yeah.
At one point in time, he wanted to sign you, right?
Yeah.
He said this on the stream. When was that going on, and what kind of like approach did he give you? As like, did he say, "Yo, I got a contract for you. This is what kind of advance I would do"? Like, what kind of conversation was that?
That was going on around the times that I went to New York and I was on live with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we were in like the works of like just speaking on what
Grab
it
a
could
water.
be and stuff.
Water.
Thank you. So yeah, that's when we were kind of speaking on it. Honestly, I felt like because I was making like a killing off OnlyFans during those times, so I felt like they were more interested in like the OnlyFans money because I'm like obviously academics is huge. Like he can post me every day and that would just make me go crazy. But it's like other than that, like, you know, I wasn't really getting it, and he was kind of like, yo, like I like to do things quick, and I'm like,
so what, did he want you to sign something right away type of thing?
Yeah. So I was kind of like, I'm not into it, and then he just started talking crazy on the internet. So I'm like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Wow. Now, these next 3 interviews were part of my bucket list of interviews, with one of them being sort of an audible based on one of the interviews on this list right here. Episode, right?
Right.
One episode, though, I will have to ask about. What happened to the Ye episode, bro?
All right, let's see how much of this I can dive into, because it is. I could make a documentary about everything that transpired with the Kanye episode.
Yeah.
In short, to not drag it on into too deep of a thing, and maybe I want to do a documentary, so I don't want to go too crazy with it, but we filmed it on one day. Like, Ye called, Nori, he hit him up. He's like, yo, I want to film with you guys tomorrow, which is the same way the first Ye episode happened. He's like, I want to film tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the morning. So, boom, we get Nori hits me. He's like, yo, you guys ready? We already knew, though, that he had already been kind of talking a little crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew it. Like, so, we both said, all right, let's hear him out. But this is the thing. And we got to take emotions out of it.
Yeah.
The way I looked at, Ye, he comes in with respect. He's polite. He treats everybody in the crew well. Like he doesn't come in with any kind of attitude. Like, so I'm going to treat someone the way they treat me. And he came in there, and at the same token, I want to give someone the opportunity to speak their mind.
Yeah.
Now, again, Drink Champs is not a political show. We're not, regardless of what Nori says, we're not journalists. We're not trained journalists. We're really, the show was built to give flowers to people and celebrate the culture. So to dive into some of this political and religious stuff, it gets, for us, I think it's uncharted waters, and we kind of really don't know how to handle it. So we had him on, we let him talk his piece in the beginning. We kind of let, if you see how Ye is, you kind of sometimes have to let him, he wants to get things out. He goes into these long-winded rants, and so you got to let him.
Stream of consciousness.
And we did, and then I feel after a lot of the stuff that he just wanted to get out, then we had like more of as normal of a drink champs as you can with Ye.
Yeah.
In the second half of the episode. Now, what happens is that there's a piece of that was never supposed to be in the edit, which is the George Floyd stuff that he said. We already knew that was a no-no. He even knew. I'm gonna put that on there. Like, he said, "Yo, take that out." Like, he was just like going.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to come out, and our editors there was a mishap because it was being turned around in 24 hours. The episode, it was being rushed, so there's nobody checking it. There's nobody reviewing it, and the editor. There was another part of George Floyd that was mentioned, just a conversation, and he took that part out, and he didn't take this part out. And so that's the part that goes viral, causes a lot of backlash, rightfully so. And then our partners who backed us, who put it out, were like, look, we would like to edit stuff out of it. And they were like, it either stays up or it comes down. We're not going to, edit anything because we backed you, so it's like, ultimately at the end of the day, there's just all these conspiracy.
That's crazy. So it's like almost like the judge was leading the witness.
The judge helped the crown because the judge is pro-crown. Everything he did in this case was showing clearly that he's on the crown side. He's an ex-crown. He's on the crown side. All his whole actions was giving the crown everything they wanted, fixing everything for them, and even suggesting to them how to run their case. He's supposed to be a principal. He's not supposed to be the student. He's not even the teacher. He's supposed to be the higher up, taking in from the student and the teacher what's going on. But now he's playing everything. So he threw him a bone and says, "Oh, you didn't know you were lying at the time when you said that." The judge knows he's lying. Why is the judge doing that? And then he goes, "No, I didn't know I was lying when you said that." What? Hey, I kid you not. When he said he lied in front of the jury, it was over. Then they kicked the jury out. They called the jury back in. And the judge told the jury to disregard Roland Ellis saying that he lied.
Wow.
This shit gives me anxiety, brother.
So
Shaggy's starting on one side of the island. I'm starting the other side of the island, and we're going to meet in the middle and do reggae reggae Japan Splash.
Yeah.
Right? In 1997, yeah? So I get to the border. I don't have no clue. They know anything about nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get there and they say, "Oh, you got to come into the room at customs." So I'm like, all right, this is normal. Yeah, I can do this. Right? There's no game I haven't played. I'll play. But I'm good now. Yeah. So I go in there and they say, "You ever been charged with police?" I said, "No."
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, I'm like, what? They come back in, they say, you sure you haven't been charged with police? I said, "No, nothing." They said, "No." I said, "Maybe a couple tickets, but nothing really fucking." "Why? Why? What's up?" Fuck. They said, they come back, they leave again, they come back and they say, "You sure?" And I said, "I'm positive." They say, they pull out all my criminal records.
Wow.
I got 3 pages, right? They go like, "There's not a lot, but I got 3 pages." So I'm looking like, because this is 97. Before computers and Google, this is before. So I didn't know they were all connected and they had all that connect. You can do that.
CPAC or CPIC.
Yeah, this is 97. So I'm like, yeah, CPIC, yeah, Toronto CPIC me, but fucking Japan CPICing me out. They said, I looked at it, I said, "Well, this one here I should have beat." I said that one there. I didn't do that one. I don't even know where the hell it was. Right, and I got an escape right on my record. I got an escape.
Oh,
I got an escape. Lawful custody. It's called.
Oh, that's heavy, bro.
Escape lawful custody. You know what I called it? I said. Well, they said, "What's this?" I said, "That's there." They made it wrong. I said, "That's escape awful custody." I didn't like them. I didn't like the custody I was in. I wanted to get away from them.
Let's come off tour. And the first thing that starts making you really realize, besides being on tour this whole time and not, the contract and everything like that, realizing that, this might be a one-sided deal, is when you see Snow pull up in a Pathfinder.
Right. I was walking with my son. I borrowed $50 from my father.
Wow.
And I was taking him to Payless. So walking over to Payless, and I had my son on my shoulder, and Snow pull up in a Pathfinder. And I said, "Where you get this from?" He's like, "Oh, he got his money and all this." I said, "So where's my money?" "Oh, it's coming."
Yeah.
Right? It was always, it's coming. All right? So, and then I just dropped the lawsuit on him.
And this is a lawsuit that you decided to sue Foreign Pharma and other songs. Is it just Foreign Pharma?
We're suing I was suing the partnership, and I was suing the management.
Right.
The managers.
So you weren't suing Snow directly?
No, I was suing him directly also, but I was also suing the managers then.
And this is for $5 million that you were suing him for?
No,
at the time?
No, it was $500,000.
$500,000?
Yeah. $500,000. That's what my lawyer was asking for in court.
On those times too, because you were touring Europe, all over the place with Nelly Furtado, filling in the parts for Timbaland on tour for her.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience. Because that must have been like a whole nother thing, just to be like, you know what? Now I'm on a plane, France, the UK. You're popping up doing radio shows and interviews, just like a third cycle of a career. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It was cool. That timing couldn't have been better for me. Well, kind of bittersweet because I was working on Big Black Lincoln. We were getting ready to finally release the record, but we didn't have the full support anymore. We were at Sony first, and Sony supported everything. And then when Sony and BMG merged, we lost our president, and the president who took over, I'll leave the names out, but did not support it at all.
Regular music industry shit.
Big Black Lincoln, it was the exact opposite. So that took another 2 years. That album was done 2 years before it came out. And by the time it was ready to come out, we were now at Maple with no support, just distribution and manufacturing. No marketing, no nothing. So, and then the radio's going hot because of a lot of the work. I've been working with other folks and put my own music out. Our mix shows were really strong. Shout out to Real Freaks. You know what I mean? Shout out to what was Ty's one? City on My Back.
City on My Back, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is on commercial radio.
Yeah.
Right?
That's when Flow started incorporating all of the different mixtape DJs and putting them on Flow.
It was freaking brilliant. Reminded me of New York City.
Yeah.
Reminded me of LA.
We were on fire at that time.
Oh my goodness. Like the studio was almost, for anybody who had talent from here, it was like literally plugged into the radio.
Yeah.
If starting from scratch like your stuff, it's getting played. If RC like your stuff and the whole clique, right? Oh man, so many names. It's getting played.
Yeah.
So many cool DJs that were there. It's getting played.
Yeah.
So Nelly comes back into town. She's in and out of town. And every time she's driving around, they turn on Flow and they can't run from Uncle Sock. Right? Because I got a hook on this person. I got my own song and I'm featured on this and the beat for that. It just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, could you join me on tour? Plus, it's not just because of that. It's because, Timbaland was not going to tour with her. He'd just do the major events.
Yeah.
You know, he was not going to do the full run.
The full leg of the tour, as they say.
Full length, yeah, like the everything. So you just do like Saturday Night Live. You know, he'll do the major. He did like 3 or 4 major ones, you know. And then everything else, I'm there. And of course, you know, change lyrics, you know, put my name in. You know, so I'm respected. I'm not just jumping up and covering his parts. She turned it into her and Chris Smith turned it into a featuring Socrates rather than a minus Timbaland situation.
We love hip hop.
We've moved around over the years, and now we film at Utopia Record Studio. Salute to B3. But what would a year-end wrap-up be without a musical montage? So check out this montage with some of our location shoots that we did over 2023. Now, these last set of clips, we ended off the year strong with some real heavy hitters, with some interviews that got posted all over the place. One of these interviews was a big milestone of mine, of an interview that I was chasing for about 3 to 5 years. And, you know, we had to get the legend on to get some of his legendary rants. So check out this next set of clips.
But even like while some of that was going on, and like I remember when there was a lot of Instagram lives going on and stuff like that. And one of the comments I seen from that, him and a bunch of other people, right? Of War of the Telly Things, right? Now, I'm just going to straight off top ask. Is any of that stuff true about Telly Things?
What is what true?
Like the people be saying like, yo, and for the people who don't know, like Telly Things is like girls who work in the night, like working tellies and stuff, like in hotels.
Doing what?
Like,
working like doing
okay,
what?
I'll straight.
Doing.
Don't make me. Are you a Telly Thing?
Am I a Telly Thing?
That's what I'm just gonna straight out ask what the people want to know in the comments all the time.
No.
Come on, fam. Like, you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know a lot of times people get into Telly. It's okay. We can be real over here today.
Did I not just say no? I don't understand. Like, I just said no.
I'm saying we're having a real interview here today. Like, the people want to know.
Are you still asking me the same question?
I'm just saying the people
okay,
want to know.
Honestly, like, do you hear this shit? Like,
Yo.
Some bullshit. Like.
Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer!
Here, right? One day I'm listening to, I think it was the California Republic album or mixtape, right? And I was onto you early. That's when I realized in hindsight that I was onto you early.
Right.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this guy from Canada?
Right.
Because I'm listening to the Game album or the Game mixtape. It was a mixtape or something. Was it a mixtape or an album? It was the California Republic that you were on?
I don't even remember, bro.
But I heard you rapping on one of a feature on one of the tunes with a couple of other guys, right?
Oh, yeah. So with Mozzie, Osby Chill, and Game. Yeah, so that was on his album Born to Rap.
Okay, before Born to Rap, bro. You were on a feature before Born to Rap. Unless you don't know about it.
You know what? A song or two might have leaked from the sessions that I was doing with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cause yo, that guy records like a beast, bro.
How long ago did you meet Game?
2019. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So I need to go backtrack to what mixtape he put out in 2019.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you appeared on the album, the Born to Rap album.
Yeah.
But I had already expected that because of the feature that I heard earlier.
Right. So it might have, I mean, also, there's also mad mixtapes out that
unofficial mixtapes.
Yeah, the man didn't even sanction, you know. So it could have been that. Or also he did come on my remix for a song I put out called City Blues. He was on there too. So
this is true.
It could have been that one too. But I don't know.
So how did you get that like link up with the Game? The Game is a big time fucking rapper, bro. It's like to link up with early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, it just happened right after I put out my first single. I put out my first single with the label at the time called Same Plate, and it got somebody sent it to Game.
It was the Pool of Liquor after that?
Yeah, that song.
Okay.
And he just hit me on Instagram.
Wow.
And he said, bro, you know, I'm working on my album, come to LA like right now. And I was like, I'm out of here.
Yo,
I booked my flight same day.
Yo, that's so sick.
You can go somewhere downtown, think like, yeah, there's some nice condos, this is a nice area. Just around the corner, bend this back block to make a left up this street. There's some trenches.
Yeah.
There's trenches all over the city. There's even like, bro, that's why, like, you know, the GTA, like the Greater Toronto area, it's not just Toronto, the Greater Toronto area, even like, bro, you can go to Oshawa. Oshawa's not the GTA, is it?
Yes, I think you can consider it.
Even if it's not the GTA, hear this. You can go to Oshawa and you'll see kids that want to be something that they don't need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Let me tell you something. Like, I just think it's like probably Ontario. Ontario just cooked. I'll be real with you. But Toronto's the worst. Toronto sets the trends for all these niggas.
But you know what I think it really is? Like, so when you talk about the United States, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about Miami, LA, Boston, all these places. You know what I'm saying? But when you say Canada, they only talk about Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto, Ontario. So they're probably like, why is Toronto so like? Why is it so known if everything else not known?
Take it in. Look, hear this.
What you say is because Canada, we don't have beer cities. It's not like the States where we could fly right now from here, go to Miami. That's a whole nother vibe.
True.
Yeah.
The only place we have like that is BC.
Yeah.
Go fly there. It's a whole nother vibe.
Yeah, different.
And that's still far.
Everywhere else,
but like you go everywhere else is a country.
Yeah.
Or Montreal too.
Yeah, there's Montreal.
Yeah. Okay, MTL. We have MTL too. Shout out the French. You know what I'm saying?
But
shout out my MTL niggas.
Shout out my Frenchies.
Yeah, but even without that,
1-2 MTL niggas.
With that, like,
wait. The question, right? So, like, you have a bunch of tattoos, man. Are you a Game member?
Big salute to Steamin' Hot Grabber with a variety of different grabber flavors and dispensers. They got red rose grabber, that red herring grabber, and peanut butter. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabber, and use the code WeLoveHipHop and receive a discount on your order. Again, you can find them on Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabber. Now let's get back to the show. Yeah,
I am not. I'm a
sure,
ex-street nigga. I'll say that, but I never joined the gang. I never joined the Toronto division of the Bloods and Crips because we got that up here too. You know what I'm saying? Like since the 90s.
Are you Team Wassa?
I'm Team Me. Right? When I was on the street, I was Team Money, but not the same one as Floyd Mayweather and them. I was just Team Money in my pocket, and you know what I mean? I was I do my own thing.
Yo, listen, your Drake is Teflon, right? Listen, like, cause Drake got like two Canadian gangs, like, you know, like back in him, right here, right? Cause like right here, right? Cause he got like the top fives, right, and they're backing him, and he got the Wassas pressing them like they backing him, right? And then he has like who else? And like who's the guy that like died, bro? Oh my god. the Canadian rapper that got like shot and killed in like the lobby of an apartment complex? No?
Oh, man, you are really treading on sticky territory. R.I.P. Fifth, I think his name.
Yes, Fifth.
If that's what you're talking about.
Yes, him. Yes, right. Yes, yeah. Yeah, right. And like apparently, like, and after that though, I think the Toronto, no, so again, like it's either Toronto or like the Canadian police, right, put out like a statement and said, hey, Drake, like, you know, like you wearing all, you know, like their gang shirts and right, like you gotta, hey, listen, bro, like, are you a gang member or you not? Cause like we about to start treating you like, right, like, cause like at that time, I think that Drake was like being involved in a bunch of like gang politics, right? So, hey, right? So do I think that you are not one? I don't know, man. Feel me? Right?
Yo, okay, I'm gonna say two things quick, fast, okay? Because they be calling me the OVO lawyer, right? Even though, like, they don't know.
Saw the video that day too. See, you'll have 4 or 5 cameramans outside the same day because you don't know. We just know. Yo,
well, okay, no one can tell the man of nothing. What the fuck? We're fucking just. You guys want videos, right? We're gonna shoot it when it's litty. Everyone's gonna have a dirty vid. It's not gonna be the same exact shit. We're not gonna get the same scene, same place.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll just have all the same members. Same,
and even if we have
it doesn't matter. What does it mean? Like we're still getting content out there.
And I tell them we could shoot 4 or 5 videos today. It doesn't matter. Like song is a song. Show them what's going on. And like for me with my music videos, I like more B-roll. I like to show people what the going on. I don't like performance scenes. I like to show you, oh, look, this is the lifestyle. This is how we're living. This is what's going on. I just like to see the real shit. I don't really like me just rapping in front of a camera.
This
is like whack to me. Like this, because when I watch videos, I don't want to see the artist. I know what the fucking artist looks like. I don't care what he's wearing. You know?
Yeah.
I want to see what the going on behind him, what's going on around him, all the lifestyle, because that's what we're drawn to, you know?
No, that's real talk.
Tory Lanez was grinding for 10 years and then he finally blew.
Yeah.
So I'm probably 5-6 years in already. And Lil Durk been rapping for 10 years and then he finally blew. So it's just like a grind. Like you don't just, people that come fast, leave fast. People that grind stay longer, you know?
Yeah.
Because you actually have more loyal fans that been watching you for longer. The other people that come fast, it's like, oh yeah, I just like this song. You know?
Yeah.
This is my favorite song. I just like this song. Like, and when you don't do those same numbers, it's like, yo, he fell off. But if you see a guy that keeps working and he's gradually building and gradually excelling, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to be a part of that process. I feel like I grew with you. Like it's catching the wave from now and not later. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I grew with this guy. Like me, I've been listening to Lil Durk from Molly Water. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but now there's a lot of people that just know about Lil Durk. You feel me? So I more respect his grind rather than someone else's fast grind that just came last year and left next year.
Yeah.
You know? So whatever, if it comes fast, it leaves faster. You know, it's like, that's just how it goes.
No, I gotta write that down. That might have to be the title of that. If it comes fast, it leaves faster.
Then I moved downtown, lived in Parkdale for a semester or for a term, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I went downtown still some more. You know what I mean? Like St. Jamestown, Cabbagetown area. Still got a place out there, so I'll still pop up and, you know what I mean? You'll still see me walking around out there every now and then. You know what I mean? And I mean, there are a lot of people tell you they see me walking around.
I used to live right down the road from where you used to be, bro.
Yeah. I'm out here. I'm outside, bro. I'm outside.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Part of the, like, I like living in the city. I like walking around. I lived in New York. I moved to New York in 95. Lived in New York for 20 years. You know what I mean? I'm still between Canada and America, right? So there's just a part of my even my reaction to the Robin Hood thing that is kind of still rooted in the I call it 4 a.m. downtown, where there ain't no one's going to help you. This is whatever's whatever's happening right now is what is happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to deal with it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it stays with me, that part of it, and it moves into all the things I do. You know what I mean? A good strong foundation for it.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
I'll up to date Hoodlum on what happened.
Yeah,
don't worry, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. No, it's cool, bro. Friday, I nothing but respect for you and everything you do. You push the scene, you know, and it's okay to get mad at people for shit that what they do. You know, it's part of the game, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And then you just move on from it. You know, you're not gonna agree with
Do it on
everything.
it. That's what I was just telling them earlier. All this shit, like, you don't even do it on it.
That's the bottom line, bro. That's
say
all
no
it is.
more.
Like,
Say
you're not
no
gonna
more.
agree with everything, you know. But I did some dumb shit and lashed out on Twitter, which I shouldn't have done. I should have called the guy or DM'd him, you know. But
Soft thing, bro.
It's late. It's old. It doesn't even matter no more, you know. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all good, bro. But yeah, salute to you Friday, bro.
Salute to you, my brother.
See what I'm talking about, though? You always say you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Like, that's the shit my son would say. Like, I didn't do nothing. Like, nigga, you did something. You think I don't know? Like, that's the shit I used to say to my mom. I didn't do nothing. Like, nigga, you know you did something. So now you know what you did.
Okay, so what happened was, so there we have it. Another year at the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Big salute to AGB, to Don, as well as the rest of the team out there behind the scenes. Look out for a whole new year in 2024 of more content for your head top, more interviews. So make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment below. Let us know who you want to see get interviewed in 2024 on the We Love Hip Hop podcast and what other types of content you want to see up on the network. All right. Big thanks from your boy Friday Ricky Dread. We are off of this. Deuces.
We love hip hop.